Hi, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes as usual to see who's coming in. Give it about 5 minutes or so. So if you are sort of watching this later, just skip to about 5 minutes in, because usually I don't sort of say too much until I wait for people to come in. I hope you're all doing well. I hope those who are watching later are taking good care of themselves. Welcome. I hope you're doing well, whoever's just joined us. I've got some good news. When everyone, I'm already smiling like a Cheshire cat. Yeah, I've got some good news. I'll wait for people to come in first before I start sort of, I'm smiling like a Wally. I knew I'd do this. For all those who are watching later, obviously this is a live general reading, but if you are watching this later on YouTube, I hope you're keeping well. And to those who have joined, hi, I hope you had a good couple of days. Obviously, it's been a couple of days since we last did a live, and we had the full moon last night. So hopefully the full moon, you feel very rested. So I ended up charging all my crystals last night, and they're all here. So that's not the good news, but I feel really good. My Florida water has come. So that's gone out absolutely everywhere. My candles have come. My geranium oil's come. And so, yeah, I feel pretty good. I've also charged up some water from the moon last night, and I've been drinking that. It's been, it tasted absolutely amazing. So I actually charged 2 bottles last night, and I've drunk 1.5 bottles already, because it just, I don't know, there's something about that water. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome for those who've just joined us. Stacey, hello. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping well. Hope all is well with you. Welcome. We're going to wait a couple more minutes until I've thought some more people come. And about 5 minutes in, we'll probably start the reading. This is just a sort of a general chit chat until then. Let's see. Oh, okay. How are you doing, Stacey? I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, I'm very good. I've got some good news. Before when we get started here. I hope the full moon treated you well. I hope you're well rested, keeping well, keeping safe and healthy. We've just got our shopping in as well, so I've got food around me again. So I'm always happy when there's food around. Yeah, I've got my Florida water. I've got all my crystals have been nicely charged from last night. My moon water's next to me. And then I've got a nice little surprise as well that we'll go into in a bit. So yeah, let's just wait for people. Give it a couple more minutes. Right. Let's have a look. Food is really good, isn't it? Food is really good. So I don't know if you may not have heard me sort of say this, but I stopped eating meat sort of 6 months ago. It wasn't because I'm just going to do this because it's, it's the done thing. I just don't know. Just my body was like, nah. Apparently it was preparing me for this because I cut smoking out as well. So I got like some nice, oh my goodness, chocolate. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I've got Nutella in the cupboard that is just staring at me, and I'm just like honestly, I just dig in as and when now, because my other diet's balanced. If it wasn't balanced, I'd be a bit. But yeah, I love chocolate. Stacey, in all honesty, my guide screamed at me on January the 10th, exactly nearly 3 months ago, and was like, quit now. But they don't usually do that to me, and I was literally half asleep, and I woke up and I was like, nah, this is not, I'm not going to do that again. That scared the life out of me, and I just quit on the spot. Now, it was cold turkey, and I wouldn't recommend doing that cold turkey because it was intense, like a week of weird headaches, dizziness. Kasha, hey, hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping well, Kasha. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I was like, I'm not having that every morning. That alarm is going to absolutely drive me mad. But it did scare me. it did actually scare me, and I was like, I don't think I want to put myself through that again. And so that was it. I was like, no, I have to do this, because I always said to myself, because I'm 39 soon, my birthday's on the 20th of April, and I always said, if I'm at 40 and I'm still smoking, then I'm going to tell myself off, because that's not okay, because I smoked since I was 11. That's too long, you know, like that's way too young, you know. And so you've got to remember, the body's got to recoup, isn't it? And I'm all for enjoying your youth, but Kate, hey, I'm so, honestly, Kate, I'm so excited. Guys, we're at 5 minutes, I can say now. Oh my goodness, Kate, I'm seriously, I've got to just rewind here, because I'm already getting all super excited, right? So if you don't already know, I'm so excited. This is why. Right, Jale, calm down, for goodness sake. I knew I'd get like this. Calm down. Right, Jale, calm down, for goodness sake. Right. So a couple of weeks ago, I put my Amazon wish list up, right? And literally, I was like, I won't check, I won't look, because I've notified it that, you know, no one's going to let me know if anything's been bought, because then, you know, it's a surprise then, isn't it? It's a surprise. Anyway, I was winding myself up. Yesterday, an Amazon box came, right? And I was like, what am I going to do? And I was like, the person who bought me this, I messaged them and I told them that this was bought, but this is Kate. Kate has done been a legend. And I'm not joking you. So today I was obviously staring at this box, and my guy was like, you should open that. And I was like, yeah, but I told Kate I'd do it live on the next live. And my guy was like, no, you should trust me, you should open this. And I was like, oh no, like what happens if something's gone wrong? And I thought maybe that's why they're telling me that. No. The reason they told me that is because that was it. This was 4 hours ago, Kate. I've literally been the most giddy idiot. I've been staring at this box. I've been literally that's why my guy told me, they were like, you're never going to function. If you don't open this now, you're never going to function. Just open it now. And then you got it out your system enough to concentrate when you're doing the reading. And I was like, fair enough. But Katie, hey, welcome. We're just in the middle of explaining about how Kate has bought ridiculous amounts of tarot cards, and I open them up, and I'm probably not explaining this story very well, but I'm too excited. I feel like it's Christmas Day, stroke early birthday, stroke I don't know what to do with myself. This is why they told me to open it up earlier. Look at this box. I don't know what to do with myself, and I know it's bad that I brought the box in my room, because obviously outside world you shouldn't be doing that, but guys, I don't think you get this. This is what my guy told me. We've got one. This girl is insane. Honestly, I'm still in shock. Look at what she's done. She has absolutely. This is all for our channel. This is all for us, so that when we're getting these messages through, look, I'm in shock. I'm in actual shock. Like, this is why they said to me, open it now, because you're going to be like an idiot for like hours. Kate, honestly, thank you so much, love. This is like insane. I didn't know what to do with myself when I opened this. Like, I was staring at it. Like, I told my friend, I was like, I don't know what to do. Thank you. You honestly, this is for the channel. This is for us. This is for everyone. So the messages, we've got brand new decks here, because obviously I said ages ago, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to sage my decks. Because obviously quarantine, I'm living with people. This is going to get a bit weird. Yeah. So look, I'm so excited. This is amazing. I'm honestly so excited. This is the thing. I literally did it 5 hours ago. So this is me excited now. Can you imagine 5 hours ago? I wouldn't have been able to sit down. Yes, Kasha, exactly. This is for us. This is for us all. This is literally, I'm so excited. Honestly, I was literally stood there. I was literally sat looking at the box for 5 hours. I know I'm a bit extra. I apologize. This is my Turkish heritage is a little bit extra. So unfortunately, sometimes I can be a bit extra as well. But this is insane, Kate. Like, thank you. I don't even know what to say. Like, thank you so much. My guides are like, this is brilliant. Thank you so much. This is like, I'm so happy. Like, this is the best news. Because this is the thing. I was researching some bits earlier and I was like, this is really depressing. I don't want to, I just can't do this. And my guide was like, open the box. And that was it. I was like freaking rocket fuel up to the moon. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kasha, honestly, I'm made up. Like, this is, I already know. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Literally, like the biggest geek ever, just staring at the box. Kate, I don't know if you knew this was what was going to happen, but I'm too excited already. So I've picked a deck, and later on I'm going to ask you to pick a deck because obviously it's only fair. Oh my goodness, Kasha! Like I don't even know what to do. Look, I even prepared the little thing to open it, but I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I'm so excited right now. This is insane. Oh, it's like Christmas. It's like literally like Christmas, but literally the messages, because obviously you've got to remember to keep it fresh. It is really good having new decks because it just gives it that added extra element, in my opinion. And those decks were getting, like, I'm sure you can all agree, we needed a bit of a mix up here. So bless you, Kate. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And my guides say thank you too. Many blessings to you here. I can see, look, I'm already giddy again. It is a tarot Christmas. It is, can you, that literally, I didn't know what to do with myself. I couldn't sit down for more than 3 minutes. I was like, what, pacing up and down. Do I tell Kate? Do I not tell? And I was like, Jale, this is, we're clearly in a Libra moon and you're clearly absorbing this. Just chill out a little bit. So yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, you've got the edited version, the watered down version of me excited. Because if I'd have opened that live, I wouldn't have been sat here for an hour. There's no way. I'd have been wandering about. There's no way. Oh my God, it's like Christmas. I'm already excited. Look at how beautiful this. I'm so excited. Look at how amazing this deck is already. Look, this is just one of the decks. Yeah, Katie, I didn't hear back, but I'm not going to talk about this on this live because it's, you know, I'm not going to get into that. Stacey, I'm so happy. Literally so happy. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, thank you so much, Kate. So yeah, it is, Stacey, it really is. I'm just, because this is the thing, when we're sort of looking into these tarot cards and the guides are obviously tuning in. Okay, speak soon, Katie. Yeah, it's just an added element. I think it just helps everyone. Oh my goodness, Luke, I'm so excited. I'm still so excited. Literally so. God. Okay, Jale, for goodness sake, right, this is ridiculous. I can't function. This is why they said open the box, because there's no way. I was staring at it for, right, Kate, I apologize if I did it like earlier and you couldn't see my actual reaction, but imagine someone with fire coming from them. That was my reaction, because I was just running. I didn't know what to do with myself, and even now I don't know what to do with myself because I'm just super excited all over again. I've got the chills already. I've got the chill. Like, look, even the front of the box. I've just, right, Jale, for goodness sake, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous now. This is why I did it earlier, because there's no way I'm going to get any sense out myself. I can't even listen. My guides are all laughing at me as well. Guidance through lunar and seasonal energies. And look, can you see she's holding the world? And she's got that. Look, she's got a lot of looks like a moon. Looks like moonstone in her headdress. Stacey, I can't, honestly, I can't function. I don't know what to do with myself when I'm like this. I just have to let it kind of go and just go with it, and then just, yeah. So anyway, oh my goodness, I've just, right, Jale, for goodness sake, okay, I've just seen the bottom of the deck on this card already. I'm excited. Right, okay, enough. We're going to just start literally geeking out. Okay, the one thing with these new decks is sometimes it makes my teeth itch because they haven't been shuffled. Guys, I think this is going to be like, who's this? This is a new, someone's trying to, hang on one sec. Luke, I think this is one of your lot. I think this is one of your lot. I don't know how to explain who. It feels like they're saying an ancestor. Okay, let's jump into this. Now they're saying choose a new deck. Are you joking me? They're just saying choose a new deck. This is like they're saying not yet or ha. I think they're going to wind me up today, aren't they? I know, Luke. I don't know what to do. Right, they're telling me no. They're saying this is like going to boost me up into like the heavens if I could do this deck, and they're never going to be able to peel me back down again, which I kind of understand. So, right, I'm going to trust the guides. They're saying not yet, Jale. Right, which one then, Spirit? What are we going with? Right, I've got instructions now to use this one. The other one was my choice, but Spirit's saying no, because I'm going to end up. Okay, we're going to have reaction all over again. This is just another box, and I'm going to react all over again. I'm sorry. I can't. Like, literally, sorry. My guys are like, no one's going to ever buy you anything again because it's literally the most over-the-top reaction. I can't help it. Okay, I'm going to breathe. Okay, guys, this is the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. Look at the symbology. And again, I've just realised the freaking full moon's there. And obviously, we just had that Libra full moon. And can I just say, I've already nearly drunk all of my moon water that I made last night because that moon was amazing. Did anyone see it? I posted some pictures on the spiritual support group. If you haven't already joined it, link is in the description box. I'm already excited. Right, let's get into the tarot here. They want me in this tarot. And I'm just hearing Love's Young Dream. I'm just hearing Love's Young Dream. Right, let's have a look. Oh my goodness, these cards. Right, let's get into this. Let's tune into it. This is better. We're on Earth. We're back on planet Earth again. Capilla, I hope you're going to behave, because I hope you're doing well. Right. Let's tune into these energies. We're back on planet Earth, which is always good. We know which deck to use if we don't want to be on planet Earth and we want to go up into the universe. Yeah, I'm good. Very well. Thank you, Capel. Hope you're keeping well. I hope everyone is doing well where you are. Right, let's get into this. What messages, please? What messages, Spirit? What messages? What messages, please? I'm just hearing Love's Young Dream. Wow. I don't know. I feel like this is a film. It looks like a film. I'm seeing two people dancing in front of the moonlight. Does anyone know what that reference is? I don't know if it's a person. The spirit just saying someone's going to know what that is. I don't know if it's a personal reference, but I'm just seeing this card has flipped out. I can't. Are you insane? How in the heck? Now, if you can't read that, it says Emperor. Number 4. We're in a 4 year. 4 is Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. And Leo. This could be a Leo or someone with fire energy. This is the Emperor is Aries though, which is again, we're in Aries season now. Can you see? He's shifted. The Emperor's shifting. Now take it as it resonates. This could be. They're all freaking laughing at me because they know I'm getting all excited, and it's like just all talk to me at once and like one after the other because I can't. You're all laughing now. This person's shifted. There's a shift. The moon has shifted this person. They had to make a decision because can you see? It looks like the Knight of Swords here because he's holding that sword. But on the top half is Leo energy, which is fire. So it's like he's trying to link in with his, again, heart-based decision to make that kind of call. But he's linking in with the higher realms to try. It's like a heart awakening. This person, whoever it is undergoing a heart awakening. It's like exactly now is when they were supposed to wake up. So if you are dealing with a counterpart, or if you identify as the Emperor, there is something going on here where it's like a heart awakening. But it's like you're waking up to your truth, because obviously the King of Swords is that rational truth bearer, that clarity, is understanding who you are. And I'm hearing what you're here to do. This is about people undergoing an awakening here. This is an awakening. This is someone who is I'm getting all goosebumps. This is someone who has stepped up a level and is here to claim what is theirs. Because it's like, because I'm hearing conqueror, but this is not like in the, you know, Machiavellian sense or the dictatorial sense. This is like someone who knows their power but can utilize it in a very, very, this is someone who's extremely powerful, but not in a sleazy, douchey way. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is someone who is owning it and is trying to help. It's like someone that wants to help people. There's a French link. There's a French link. We've got the fleur-de-lis again behind this lion, and it keeps shouting at me. I don't know if this is... Am I supposed to say this? When you say yes and no, what does that mean? Not yet. Really? This is a psychic reading. What can I say? Okay, let's see if I can say this in a way that's... because they're going to shout at me and I can't be doing with that, right? Someone has a lineage, an ancestry that links to French nobility. And it's that timeline that is opening up this awakening now, because there's something that they need to do soul mission wise that's going to link in with what they previously did in a past life, but also equates to their current life and their future. Because it's like we're talking about merging of timelines. But this person here, they don't want me to get... I know exactly who this person is, but they don't want me to give the name, because this is a protective thing. This is actually divine protection, and the reason they don't want to say it is because they don't want they don't want attention to be drawn to it yet. For some reason, why are you telling me that then? Like, because it's for me to understand the bigger picture when I'm discussing it. But they're saying all in due course. But someone here is linked to this. They're saying they don't know about it. Now, I feel, again, if maybe you identify as the Emperor, maybe you identify as the Emperor's counterpart, take it as it resonates. It's specifically the Emperor in this scenario who has this heritage, who has this link. They actually don't know how strong they are. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like they were designed to not feel like they were strong, and it was done very deliberately. And that spirit just saying it was a test. It was a test all along. And I'm just hearing, I'm here to reclaim my... See, I don't know what word to use, because it's like the words merge from glory into power. And it doesn't, because that word doesn't feel quite right. I'm here to claim myself. There you go. I'm here to claim myself. No, they're telling me off for putting it back. Not yet, they're saying. Hang on a minute. Wow. This also links to Arthurian, no. Yes, Arthurian and Arthurian legend, King Arthur. This also links to that. I've got the feels, and I know the person who this is for is also going to be like, okay then, this is insane. All be revealed. There's a sleeping giant that was laid very dormant that is starting to become very aware. And can I just say, with all the shiz going down at the moment, yeah, oh Luke, oh yes, oh yes. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. With all the shiz going down at the moment, there's an element that hasn't been revealed that is good for us and our transition into the fifth dimension, aka the ascension. And it's like the person's identity is very well protected, and I'm keeping it that way. And my guide and this person's guide is saying, so you should. And that is what I'll be honoring. There's, for this person, whoever this resonates with, you're going to be drawn into battles. Okay, you're going to be drawn into battles. Now, we're not talking here about the obvious ones. You know, this can be the very subtle battles, the very looking fairly simplistic battles. But little did you know, I wanted to say every decision counts, but they've corrected me and said every minute, every second counts. They'll know what that means. Cryptic. Can you see he's holding with the left hand? Nope. It's actually in the right hand. On this card, it's the right hand. The right hand is to receive, and the left hand is to give. So this person's been through a lot. They've been through a lot, because can you see the right hand is receiving? They're kind of poised, ready. They're ready to strike, because they're going to have the confidence to do that. And it's not a power play or an ego thing. It's a balanced state. Because can you see, if it was the whole body was the lion, I would say this is we're looking at a Leo energy, which could be, you know, that very kind of egoistic potentially. Because obviously, you know, without shading Leos, I'm fifth house sun and North Node in Leo. So you know what I mean. I've got to be real here. But the other part of the Emperor's body here is that air energy, which is the thought process, which is the speech, the truth, the clarity, the guidance, the balance. Because obviously the King of Swords, I'm just getting justice and Libra energy here. Karmic justice, karmic payout. The tables are turning. See, look, this is the thing. This person, you, whoever this is for, and it could be for multiple people that this will all interlink. This has only just begun. That it's like you stepped into a new life, right? And what you probably weren't ever expecting it, but this is like a dawning of a new era, decade. This is like, it's only just begun. Don't underestimate this. It's like there's so much more to come here with this. So much more. Now they're saying you can shuffle again now, Jale. We've finished with that card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Six of Pentacles. Can you see that deer has got 6 pentacles? It's basically held on the antlers. Now the deer are, obviously there can be defensive creatures, but they're also very dynamic, very graceful creatures. There's a balance there. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually energy vortexes. Can you see the actual look of the pentacles? Of course you can't. This webcam's horrific. Can you see? There's something significant about that. As you can see, there's 3 within 3 and then 3. And it looks like fire. It looks like the elements. There's something about elemental, again, working with the elements in balance, in unison. They're just saying, whoever this is for, whoever this relates to, is going to be working with the land to create a balance. They're saying read the book. Okay, 6 of Earth. Unexpected resources, happy surprises, generosity. It says What I've sent forth in love comes back to me many times over as the generosity of others become apparent and unexpected resources show up. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding me that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Inside the pretty package is tangible aid, a gift from spirit. Just when I was beginning to doubt, I'm reminded of the treasures I'm entitled to receive that show up at my door. What will I unwrap today? Kate, this is for you. 1000%. That is 1000%. There's something that's being returned. It's not just for Kate. There's a message in here for Kate as well. Because you've got to remember, with the Six of Pentacles, this is about equal give and take, isn't it? There's an equality within this. There's a balance. This is about, because obviously Three of Pentacles is about harmony, like working together as a team. Give and take, light and dark. There's an equal balance here. And this is the thing. Can you see on this card? It's like the deer. I'm hearing mastery. Someone's mastered the practical, the tangible. This is about mastery of emotions. Look at the moon we've just had. Libra is about recalibrating, rebalancing. This is also about someone is... it's like they can... How do I want to word this? They can finally take a hold of their emotions, but they're utilizing it for good. And then interestingly, after that, we've got the Seven of Earth right afterwards. Oh, really? Yes, 1000%. It's like you're upgrading, you're leveling up. And then interestingly, my guys just said she's got no idea. I feel like, do you know how many people are in this, like, subscribed on this channel that are literally like, blow my mind, the ability. I say this every time, but I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's that there are some seriously hardcore spiritual people that are tuned in, and it blows my mind every time I think about it, because it's like the ability that I can see is like, whoa, insane. I'm extremely honored to be able to be delivering these messages for people that, like you guys, you know. But this was mastery after a long awaited effort. Seven of Pentacles. This is like, can you see, if you put these two cards together, they're actually referring to each other. So the man is looking at the deer and the deer is looking at the man. This is about working with our natural self, the natural laws. The man is working with the animals, the man is working with the land, or we are working with the land, and vice versa. So it's a give and take process. So we work with our emotions, and so our emotions work with us. We work with our practicality in our day to day, then that works with us. We work with the land and we give back to the land gives back to us. All of those with native or indigenous or sort of very strong heritages to natives, I would be looking into that. For those who don't resonate with that have started to master certain areas, I'm just hearing that it's like how to give back. Look at how to give back, because it's like we're sowing seeds here, and it's not just to get us past what we're going through at the moment. This is for our evolution. This is to give back to everyone, because you've got to remember, if one person's mastering their emotion, this has a ripple effect. If one person buys me a box of tarot cards, look at the ripple effect. Look at how much insight I've just pulled 3 cards, and you know what I mean? Hey, craving. I am really craving cakes. Actually, you're extremely well timed. I'm really craving cakes as well, and you're spot on. Your presence is spot on. So there's a ripple effect, and it's like we have to realize that it doesn't matter if you're sat there thinking, oh yeah, but I don't really know how I can contribute to this. I'm only a meager this person, or I haven't really developed my ability. It doesn't matter. The fact that you're even honoring this is going to be huge at this time. Hey Jamie, I am actually really craving cake, so to be fair. Right, so this is about, you've planted the seed, and the seed is essentially just, can you see, it's like that same pattern has grown, it's lit up now, but he's not looking at it just yet because he's not seen it just yet. Hi Lucas. this is not being acknowledged. Now take it as it resonates. He, she is not fully realizing, because look, 7 of Earth is about a waiting period. It's about a processing period. You can't put it this way. Look at your blessings over the last year. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have seen those coming unless you're annoying like me and try and figure out the surprises before they come, and then your guides tell them off. They're not 9 times out of 10. These things are growing without you seeing them or realizing. And it's like what this is saying here is that if you're honoring your own self and what you can give to others, and then obviously, you know, exchange, equal exchange, there's something that's on its way. Thanks, Kate. Yeah, Lucas, this is a general reading. If you would like to contact me for a personalized reading, information is in the description box. But this, because obviously this is live, but obviously people watch this afterwards as well. So this is a sort of essentially a general reading for what people need to hear now. You may get a message at some point. Obviously it depends. So as you can see, there's something hidden here. This is like a hidden blessing. Now, can you see the Earth? This is the Devic Kingdom here. That the Devic Kingdom are aware of the secret. He's also got his wings. That's another very strong symbol. He's got his wings. He received his wings. Now, what that means is, yes, it can be linked to the element of air, because obviously this is what, you know, the kind of animals that we're dealing with. But actually, it's the angelic kingdom. When we talk about receiving your wings, it's actually a reference to manifesting into a human angel or an earth angel. What that means is it's usually about a series of events that have allowed you to utilize fortitude, your soul mission, soul path, what the series of checkpoints that maybe would have met or led you up to that point. This is like someone getting their kind of wings. They're getting their, it's like if you were in the army or the Navy, you'd be getting your stripes. It's the same kind of thing. It's like an earth-based test system whereby I don't want to say enlightenment, because I feel like that is, my guy's just saying bullshit, but because obviously, let's be realistic. We can't, I mean, because this is the thing. When it comes to that kind of thing, there is a constant state of cycle. It's a cycle of everything. So you can still gain your wings and you can still lose your wings in the same lifetime, because it's a series of tests. It's like you hear about fallen angels. That happens, and then they have to regain their wings again, and they have to sort of, and that's a very black and white way of viewing it. It's not as black and white as that. It's not as kind of tangible, or you know, there's a linear kind of concept to it. It's not as obvious, but this is like a series of tests of evolution of the soul that one would hit and meet, and one would expect to sustain. Enlightenment is a different kettle of fish. Because I don't know why, but someone just had in their head enlightenment. Thanks, Kate. They keep talking about time. They keep talking about, I'm just seeing clocks going really quickly here. And my guys just said, you have enough time. So if someone's watching this thinking, yeah, but I don't have enough time, what am I going to do? You know, look at what's going on now. You have enough time. And I'll correct that. My guys are saying you have more than enough time. More than enough time. Sometimes when we're viewing, I mean, you've got to remember, time is an illusion, energy is fluid. But if we're viewing a specific area and attaching ourselves to it, we are potentially blocking that area. We can observe it. That's when this is when people go, oh, you should just observe these things. This is when you should observe it. All right. Not, you know what I mean? It's like, you just have to observe and just feel it out a little bit. Don't attach yourself to an acknowledgement, because you've got to remember, when we're transitioning out of this 3-dimensional energy into the 5D, we are living at all time spans at any one point in time. So we've just had the past moment, now in the present, and then now another present, now another present. So, and I could keep doing that forever, but it's like we just are. I don't know. This is really difficult to explain. This is getting really deep already. Thanks for these cards, Kate. So funny. Decisions. 2 of fire. 2 of fire. Will you take the left or will you take the right? Someone's got a decision coming up here. Right, 2 of fire. 2 of wands. He's on a little giraffe holding a lantern. The giraffe has the idea. The giraffe can see. Someone's doubting a decision they're making. And Spirit just saying, all be revealed. Sadara, welcome. Hope you're doing well. The decision that is going to come up, you must utilize your heart center. Don't, it's interesting because they're just saying it already has come up. You could be battling or looking at this now, but it's like your guide is viewing this from a very high perspective. And it's like your guide's trying to get your attention to give you an answer as well. Your guide's trying to give you some insight as to sort of what to expect. You're holding on for dear life and your guide's like, look, I've got the light. I can see where I'm going. Can you just like trust a little bit? This is a message of trust. Because if this is the thing, what they're saying is this is all culminating into something bigger, right? If you don't trust the small things, what's going to happen when you reach latter down the line, which obviously they don't want you to focus on, but they're trying to build you at a right pace because it's not a race. Remember, I keep saying this is a marathon essentially. This is not like 100-meter, you know what I mean? Like 3 seconds. Do you know what I mean? Like this is not how it works. This is not how it's designed. You must start cultivating trust and faith in the self because your decisions that you'll be, you know, that are coming up. Someone's hiding how evolved they are. They're trying to hide the fact that they're because my guy just said, yeah, it's an underground thing. It's like they don't know whether or not to admit that this is them. My guy's just saying you will. This is part of the decision making. This is part of the decision making. Yeah, something about running and hiding as well. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, choices. Look, 7 of air. So this would be 7 of, I think this has got to be 7 of swords, isn't it? Wow, can you see all the birds? And look, the doves, 2 doves. Can you see the 2 doves? This is hope. It's like you've reached a certain level here and you're kind of this is for someone. This is someone's dream last night. They visited you in your sleep last night. It's like you got a reboot. Someone had a little recalibration. Hey, Carissa, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Broad Jay, thank you for joining us. This is a general reading. Obviously, hopefully you'll get a message at some point. We're just going to sort of read for everyone. As I say, it's a general reading, but thank you for all the likes that you've given so far. It's like this is a dream here. Someone was this is like astral travel. Someone did some intensive work last night. They're just saying this is not just last night. This is like someone is doing a lot of work in their sleep. Can you see? Look at that card. She's wearing a mask and she's got her wings. Can you see? She's in disguise. It's like she's trying not to be recognized. Now we've got another card here that's flipped out and this was hidden in the deck. So this was Hanged Man, which is a change of perspective. It's like someone's paused. And then we've also got the 10 of Cups. Now, this is upright. So this is emotional fulfillment. This is like the laughing Buddha here. 10 of Cups. This is a spiritual. Hi, Arby. Welcome. This is a general reading. Welcome. I'm blurry. I'm not sure why that would be. I'm not sure if anyone else is having issues, but it might well be that you need to reboot your camera or your phone, wherever you're viewing from. But from this end, because I'm viewing how it's broadcasting out, and it looks clear to me. If anyone else is having issues, let me know. Someone knows the risk behind this spiritual evolution, because this is the outcome. Oh, thanks, Kate. Yeah, RB, the webcam is not the greatest webcam, so hence why it gets a bit blurry. Thanks, Kate, for that. Can you see here? This is the Ten of Cups. So this is emotional fulfillment here. This is like basically you taking this leap of faith, honoring your spiritual needs, and because this is the thing, you're in between worlds at the moment. You're cultivating and doing a lot in your kind of sleep state. You're doing a lot in your sleep state, but also it's like they're building you up secretly to have this. It's again, RB, not sure this is a reading. Is there any particular, Kate? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah. Whenever you focus in on your development, it's like, I don't think you're fully meant to admit. Hey, Nora, I'm very well, thank you. We've got some new tarot cards here that Kate's very kindly gifted. And so we're cooking with gas. I hope you're doing very well in Germany. Yeah, so this is essentially someone's evolution. This is a spiritual awakening that is currently in secret, kind of, not in secret, but it like behind the scenes is being worked on. And the outcome is emotional fulfillment, 10 of Cups. But there's like this admittance, or this kind of public acknowledgement is on hold. She's because geese as well, it's like there's something very nurturing and intuitive about this kind of, someone's very, very well connected to the heavens. It's like their guides are winged as well. They've got a lot of spiritual backup here. It looks like their spirit team, very strong spirit team. Wow. 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 Yeah. So we've got the Chariot here. Again, she's masked. The light horse, the feminine is focused. The masculine, the darker horse, is distracted. All right. What's the dark horse distracted by? The Ace of Cups. And look, this is a seahorse. I love these cards. This is a seahorse with a pearl. The masculine hides a secret out of the two. Can you see how the cards are pulled out? The horse is looking to the Ace of Cups card, the dark masculine. Now, obviously, you might say, well, why is the dark black one the masculine? Why? That's just how it's viewed, isn't it? The lighter elements is more feminine, the intuitive side of us all, and obviously counterpart situation. The masculine dark is more the direct energy, the more proactive, more aggressive. Yes, it's protecting it. The masculine is protecting the feminine. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, look. The masculine is protecting the love. There's a secret love here that's being protected. Now, tonight's reading, there is a pick a card that's coming. I think it's a pick a card. Yeah, I think it is a pick a card. It might well give you more in depth for that, but this is like definitely counterparts. This is definitely twin flame energy here. Counterparts, soulmates, divine counterparts. This is something. They're hiding it. It's like it's not ready just yet. They're protecting it, as you say. Let's have a look. I keep getting time. Let me tune into this time thing here. It's like I'm seeing a clock speeding up and someone's focused on that clock saying, you know, oh, we're running out of time. And my guy's just saying it's an illusion. There's someone's very much focused on that kind of energy there, but they're saying you have time. You do have the time. Wow. So we've got the page of Pentacles here. Again, the stag reference. This is someone leveling up. Okay, this is someone leveling up. It's I'm just hearing they found their feet. They found their feet. This is, we've got to remember with the page of Pentacles, this is a younger energy as well. Obviously it's not a king, so it's like someone that's possibly seen something from a different perspective and is now, I feel like rebuilding. It's like someone's rebuilding after the devastation. It's like someone's had to rebuild something. Wow. The pentacle that's on that long kind of whatever that is, this thing here. Can you see it? There's a ruby here. Rubies are, as far as I'm aware, about reconciliation. But this is something that was gifted or due to be gifted long time ago. This is a prophecy. This is not like, you know, Bill went up the shop, you know, to grab a loaf of bread and then pulled Rita, who was like bored. My guys are laughing now. I'm trying to give an example. This is like, I'm just hearing Beauty and the Beast. So whoever this is, hi Connor, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's like, this is like, this is like a tale as old as time. I'm just hearing tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. I've never even watched that film. I'm not even joking you. I've never even watched that film. I only just watched The Lion King. Now, yes, I know people probably everywhere are going to be like, are you insane? I was sick of listening to people telling me to watch Disney films. So I did it because I watched Bambi as a kid and it scarred me for life. So I decided I'm going to watch a Disney film. And I did. I watched Lion King and I watched Moana and then another one. Can't remember what the other one was. But that I've watched 4 in my life, and for some reason I never watched Beauty and the Beast, but they're saying tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. This feels like the film. I really, that's so cute. It's like that they're again this is young energy. This is a young earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone is bringing a dawn of a new age. It's like this is a prophecy. This is something that was marked in time. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. So this is the mother and the son. This is like, again, Moana. Yeah, I actually did like Moana. I'm going to have to watch The Little Mermaid because there's one song in that I really like. But I'll have to watch it. Yeah, I don't know. I've just never been into it. I don't know. I think Bambi really messed me up. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but I was a kid and that was just too much for me. I couldn't deal with it. I was like, what's going on? Wow. So we've got the Fool, which is Aries energy. Did it just freeze? So basically, I just said this could be a mother and son. I also just said about how I watched Bambi and I cried. And it was just too much for me. So we've pulled the Fool now. The Fool is Aries energy. This is, again, we're in Aries season. Someone's heard the call. Can you see? This is very Temperance energy, actually. There's wow, actually, this is a bit insane. Why do I feel like someone's broken the space and time continuum? I don't know why I want to say, I'm not even a scientist, but look at this card. It looks like the normal paradigm is shifting. Can you see those ripples? Someone has made a call and drawn someone into them, and it's like it's like there's a tear in the universe, and there's it's like this has been capitalized on because of what's going on. It's like the time-space continuum, the element of how time is measured. There's it's like a hack, or there's something that's just enabling the universe to kind of work behind the scenes with something. But this person here, this energy here, this is the full energy. It's like they're trying to I use mobile data, don't need Wi-Fi where I am. I'm confused. What's that's really good, actually. Yeah, that is actually pretty decent, the fact that you can watch this video. Yeah, and then we've got, with the Fool, the 10 of air. We've got the 10 of air here. Now, if you look, this is what she's brought in to fruition. She's called upon that. And look, more feathers. Can you see all these feathers? Wow. This person's working with the element of air. Can you see? It's like they've heard the call and they're doing something. Look here, they're sort of changing, they're shifting the environment. They're a catalyst. This is a catalyst, a shift in the reality. Now, I'll be honest with you, I feel like this is last night. I feel like whatever someone's been doing in their sleep last night, with the full moon in Libra, someone has shifted this reality. It's like there's a shift here. And a Fall is all about a start of a new cycle. It's the dawning of a new kind of, because obviously it's the 0 card in the deck of the minor arcana, of the major arcana. So this is about a bringing about of a new beginning. And obviously 10 is a closure of a cycle as well. But someone has been manifesting in their sleep. If someone did some full moon manifestations last night, I feel like you've smashed that one, whatever it was. Because I feel like it's not you. I feel like you're all individually doing it. It's like it's not some people here going to be there's some crazy intuitive people. Like this is some like advanced stuff. This is like level 99 starseed type work. Yeah. Oh, Sedera, if that would fair play. Like this is justice as well. They talk about in Egyptian times that when you pass through, they measure your heart, and it has to be basically the same as a feather, which means you must have a light heart. You must do good. You treat people as expect to be treated and stuff like that. It's like there's a cutoff point within us, people watching, but also everyone here, where last night this was a leveling up. People were being judged. This is like judgment. The universe last night judged us all, in my opinion. Now you might sit there and go, well, what the heck? This is disgusting. How could you say that? Look, if you've done good, I mean, there's no worries here. Like if you're a complete wally, then yeah, you're gonna have to worry about that, I'm afraid. And that's just, like, I don't know what to say to you there. It's not like I forced you to be a wally, Yeah, I took pictures. I actually took pictures around 10 p.m. and then I went out at about 3:45 and I took more pictures and I videoed it. If I'm totally honest with you, the one at 3:45, it was, I mean, I'll be honest, it looked a bit ominous. I'll see if I can take some pictures. I can show you the picture. It did look a little bit, look, this was at about 3:45. This looked a bit ominous. Sorry, the screen has got all my fingerprints on it, but can you see that? It just looks a bit ominous, that, doesn't it? But I remember saying to someone last night, Luke, it was you, the moon's got a plan. The moon's got a plan. because it just looked like there was something it was up to. And I'll be totally honest with you, usually when I look at the moon, I can see a feminine energy. This moon had other ideas. Like, this moon had a mission, I feel. Someone, it's like this timeline, it feels like a timeline jump. And again, full moon is usually a closure of a cycle, isn't it? The moon being the feminine, the emotions. So obviously with air, this is about our thoughts and our processes. Definitely a plan, yes. Something shifted. There's definitely been a shift. And I think depending on what you've manifested, what you've asked for, because someone's, even if you weren't conscious of it, this is definitely some kind of conscious. I feel like one more might want to come here. Wow. I'm saying one more. So we had the Queen of Water, and the Page of Pentacles. So a mother and potentially an earth sign sun. We've now got the King of Cups with the Page of Cups. So we've got now a father and a daughter, or this is also looks like Poseidon. This is someone who's submersed themselves in their emotional world. This is someone who's not afraid. Yeah, show me. Yeah, that was, you were kind of reading what was going on in my head there. Yeah, basically. Oh, no, that's what I was like. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's exactly what you're thinking is exactly what I was thinking. I was like, oh my goodness. That's insane. It's like a lot of. It's like, see, this is insane, because obviously you've got the King and Queen of Cups now, which are their counterparts. So that's number one, right? And King and Queen of Cups, they're like the father and the mother, right? But then you've got the Page of Water is, I mean, this looks feminine, and then the Page of Pentacles was masculine. So it's I'm hearing a gift. He's gesturing to her to come in, get yourself wet. It's like he's gesturing to her, because can you see he's actually submersed underwater? Yeah, he's actually submersed underwater here. This is someone who's, it's like they've succumbed to the emotional side of them. It's like they've surrendered to it. And this King of Cups is gesturing to the Page of Cups. The King of Water, King of Cups, is gesturing to the Page of Cups. It's I think it's to do with the flowers. I think it's to do with the harvest, Connor. It's like the time of the year, because obviously they go by I think it's the Farmer's Almanac, but there's something about this dawns the time when there's a pink type of flower, because the pink moon is always, this time of the year is called the pink moon. That's always what it's called. But this was actually super moon, which means it appears larger because of the position it's in. But the pink moon is based on the flowers that are basically due to bloom. That's what it's named after. But yeah, if you look in the Farmer's Almanac, they all have different moons. I think February's was like the snow moon, and you've got the harvest moon, and they all mark different things in, like when you work with the earth. Like if you're into gardening and you're into the land, it's like the moons, the farmers judge the crops and what they're doing with the land based on the moon cycles. But there's also, I think we've got Passover coming up as well. So I think they do, usually they look at kind of religious holidays around the moon as well, I think. Now, I'm not Jewish, but I feel like that may also be the case, because we've got Passover and then we've got Easter coming up. So yeah, we've got King of Cups and Page of Cups. He's gesturing her to trust him. and go in the water and to submerge in that kind of, because the water is emotions. It's not just, it can be intuition as well. She's a mer creature. This is very Atlantis energy, if I'm totally honest with you. This is very Atlantis energy. So if you're not sure about Atlantis, can you see she's actually a mermaid? Atlantis is, I mean, it's very starseed, but it was based on a civilization that was created in fifth dimension when there was goods of service exchange. It was like there was no hierarchy or little hierarchy, in that there was essentially, it was like, you know, there was a peaceful energy. It was a peaceful society, and then there was an eruption, and then Atlantis sunk, right? That was the theory behind it. Now obviously there's many theories that haven't ever been proven, inverted commas, but then what ever has, really. Now, a lot of people with obviously the current events are referring to the fact that when we're transitioning into, like, because obviously we're now in 4D, so it's been told, we're actually going into the fifth dimension, and then it's like Atlantis, Lemuria is coming back. It's like that fifth dimensional energy of sharing, peace, equality, that kind of energy. There is a blood moon. There is such thing as a blood moon. There is such a thing. It's to do with the reflection of where it's positioned, and it's like something around, it's something about the oxygen levels, or there's some kind of carbon dioxide levels or something that creates that color. I can't quite remember the scientific analogy of it, but wow. Wow. So this is now referring to bottom of the deck, messenger of air, right? We've got the two of wands yet again. And again, this decision, someone wasn't sure about a decision to make. Now, this feels very much potentially someone that has to make two choices of jobs, two choices of people, two choices of something, right? And then we've got the nine of air. Look, they're just saying jump. Take the leap of faith, jump, just jump. And you've got the doves. The doves are a sign of peace. The doves obviously come with the rainbow, God's promise. It's like they've got a plan. There's a plan behind this, but someone has to acknowledge the choice and trust the choice. Can you see she's got her eyes shut, and it's like they're telling her to jump, right? But then you've also got justice, which is balance. And again, Libra energy. Libra was the sign that we had the moon in yesterday. It was I'm just hearing the balance of all things. Now, whoever this is and whatever this decision is integral to what's happening next. So whatever this closure of a chapter, closure of a timeline, closure of a cycle is, first of all, the counterparts, the connection with the children, the connection with the parents, it's like there's again, I'm hearing cycle of life, circle of life. It's like this is all shifting us into this next, again, I'm hearing chapter. It's like a timeline upgrade, but it's closing out of an old timeline. So different people would have had to take a different leap of faith around different certain things. And if it wasn't already carried out, they're kind of, I feel like it has already been carried out. Some people, because put it this way, if you're listening to this going, oh, I didn't do that leap of faith, then I would say tune into what your gut instinct's telling you and have a look into it, because I feel like spirit are urging you to do that, because it's creating that balance. It's creating that balance. And then look, we've got four of air again. Four. We've had a lot of fours. We're in a 4 year. We're in the 4th month, and we've had 444 portals. So the four of air is someone feels disconnected. Someone feels disconnected. They don't know what decision to make, because they're trying to utilize their head versus their heart. And it's, again, don't forget that emperor energy, which is they're about to transition into that heart alignment, which they've also, can you see the peacock on her headdress here? This is like very, I mean, it's protective, first of all, but it's almost like someone's hesitant to make that, someone's hesitant to kind of push forward with something because they're not trusting themselves. And look, Justice here is holding that sword of truth. With the weighing scales, again, with the feather and the heart, you're stay true to the heart. Allow what has come before you to kind of lead you. Don't sort of be caught up in this reality that we're in. And lead with your heart-based trust. If you're being led into something or away from something, trust that there's a reason in that, okay? Because they're just saying it's for the good of all. Whatever we're all being led into, there's this kind of divine, it's like we're being sort of following this red string of fate that we don't quite are conscious of, but there's something subconsciously leading us to that point. Wow. Look, liberation, freedom, sun. This is what it's leading us to. This is freedom. This is masculinity. This is fertility. This is enlightenment. This is abundance. Sun is the happiest card in the deck. We have to liberate ourselves, but we have to like be led. We have to someone may be hesitant around you to be led, and that's when you would go into that position of leading. It's a balance, it's a give and take. If your counterpart leads, then you swap over, etc., etc., but you do it in a way that is a balance to you. The sun is fertile grounds, and you can build anything on that. It's new beginning. I mean, obviously springtime is all about new beginnings, isn't it? It's about planting seeds ready for summer crop to harvest, isn't it? This is, I'm just hearing truth as well. This is truth. This is truth. It's like they're going to be leading you, especially after this full moon, into certain positions and situations where you're going to start going, oh my goodness, was that like that before? And they're going to be like, see, different perspective. It's like, trust that. Now, this is the 19 card as well. And 19 is obviously adding up to 1. Obviously, it's reverse showing on there, which is about new beginnings. It's about leadership. This is sovereignty of self. The sun is also, again, that same energy of, it rules Leo, doesn't it, the sun? So we started with Emperor, and now we've got the sun again. This is about sovereignty of self, like liberation of the self. Connor, I'm more than happy and content, mate. I mean, look, if Spirit told me do it again, then I would, but Spirit, like, we wouldn't. There's no way we'd tell you to do that again. They're saying not. Not a chance. No. Right, let's wrap this up. We're getting into 1 hour 30. Let's pull the last card to summarize here. What else? Final card or cards. Wow. This is 10 of fire. This is 10 of fire. This is a closure of a cycle. 10 of fire. It's like, wow, the rule book has been ripped up. This is like the Akashic. Something here. This is soul contract. Someone's satisfied a part of their soul contract, and they don't even realize it. And it's like their bounty is about to be delivered. Because the 10 is a completion, and fire is, again, masculinity. It's like driven, proactive. Someone is ripping the rule book up. It's like, this is, can you see it? And she's not panicking about it. It's like, yeah, it's done, finished. Someone's closed the chapter out. Now, a couple of cards flipped out here. I'm going to pull them out. Wow. Messenger of fire. Messenger of fire. You're going to get the message about this. Again, you're going to, I'm just hearing heed the call, but it's like you're going to hear about this at some point. You're going to hear about this. Closure of a door. I'm just seeing a closed door. It's like someone's shut the door behind them. Yeah. Big time. It's like you're there. It's like you're again, another timeline jump. It's like someone closed the door emotionally and shifted up into again, liberation. Fire is about liberation, and it's like what's it called when you go through the fire by it's like purification by fire. Again, this is now just, the plans are in place. It's just a matter of waiting for this to kind of evolve into plain sight, essentially. And it's interesting because we've also got the 8 of Cups, 8 of Water, which is about disappointment. It's like, right, I'm going to pop this down and then I'm going to go and do what I need to do and then come back to it. Someone walked away from something based on this closure of a door. So at the same time you closed the door, someone else closed the door. It was in unison. It was in tandem. It was a mirroring energy. And then it's like you're poised now to receive. And it's interesting because this other person is now in this very, can you see, this is 7 of Water. This is like someone's submerged in their emotions because they're now just making a decision. This is about making a decision. They're in this I mean, I'll be honest with you, this is a very illusionary energy that they're in. And also you've got water and fire, which tends to make steam. So this person has to wait. I mean, to be honest with you, it really depends. It really depends on what your soul mission is, what you're here to do. Everyone's different. Some people do have what is classed as twins. Yes, some people would be classed as that. But everyone's different. Not everyone is going to be in that position, though, as far as I'm aware. Until maybe the next stage of things, maybe then everyone will have that. I don't know. I'm not in charge. I'm just the middle dude. But yeah, at the moment, I'd say not everyone does know. But at some point in time, that may well be, yes, the case. So in answer to your question, at this present time, no, but in future, possibly, yeah. Someone's making a choice as we speak. Someone's making a choice here. And it's like they're not entirely sure what to choose. They're not entirely sure what to choose. And bottom of the deck, 8 of Air. Again, this is like someone's manifesting this. Someone's trying to manifest this. Whatever you do, if this is you, don't do any spell stuff on this. If you've already done it, then fine, but don't do any more spell stuff on this, because, and not saying you have, but it's just like that I wouldn't be doing any spell stuff on this, and I don't recommend that anyway. But yeah, but it's like someone's manifesting. This is about the stage of manifestation when the door, it's like your heart's being weighed. And again, this could be relationships, this could be work, this could be life path, this could be life mission, this could be anything. Yesterday was like the judgment, the reckoning almost, where it's being weighed up. And then now we're in this kind of new energy of things that have been cut out. We're in this new state where we can see certain things. We've balanced ourselves out in certain ways, ready for the new. This is like a clear out, ready. Right, I think that's it for today, guys. The next live will be Friday. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading today. yeah, I think probably do maybe a little slightly later one on Friday, but it will be on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go back to Instagram just yet. Thank you for all those who have liked. If you haven't already subscribed, it's up to you. Obviously, that would be amazing. All of those who have, thank you. Thanks, Stacey. Thank you, Luke. Thanks, Kate. Thank you so much. And guys, massive thank you to Kate for these amazing tarot cards. Blown my mind, girl. Thank you so much, girl. Like, that's, again, I'm just still, yeah, amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie, Carissa. Yeah, have a wonderful day, and we'll speak. I'll go live again Friday. Take care.